Valerie Bertinelli, the ex-wife of Eddie Van Halen, recently appeared on QFM 96's Torg and Elliott radio program to talk about her new book, Enough Already, Learning to Love the Way I Am Today. When she divorced Eddie 2 decades, Bertinelli said they were still on excellent terms, reflecting on the unique bond she shared with her late ex-husband. "I pull things apart very, very gently. Or at least I try to," she said. "There was never a lawyer. We had a mediator. We still lived together when we finally said, we just need to move apart, until I found a home. And Ed was the first person to look at the home I live in now, to make sure that we both felt that it was close enough to his house, that our son Wolfie would be safe, close enough to his school. We stayed amicable, and he was very angry at me for the first few years. But we always had that love for one another, and we came back to that, and that alone, in the last few years, thankfully. We always had a love and respect for one another." In response to the question of whether Janie Liszewski, Eddie's second wife, feels jealous at all in light of Valerie's book about her relationship with Van Halen and her interviews promoting it, in which she discusses their love and how she was there. When Eddie passed away in October 2020 following a long battle with cancer, Bertinelli said, "Honestly, I don't know. I mean, she moved out a few years before Ed died, so he was alone in his house for the last few years of his life. I know that she still loved him as well, and she was there the day that Ed died. So they were still trying to stay close and be in each other's life. But yeah, she didn't live there." After 21 years of marriage, Bertinelli and Van Halen parted ways in 2002. 2007 saw their formal divorce. Eddie subsequently wed Liszewski in 2009, and Valerie likewise got married again, this time to Tom Vitale in 2011. Valerie revealed to people that before Eddie passed away, both of her marriages were having trouble. Eventually, in November 2021, she filed for her and Vitale's split. As the renowned musician Eddie passed away from cancer, Valerie writes in Enough Already, Learning to Love the Way I Am Today, about bidding farewell to him. He passed away with her and their 30-year-old son, Wolfgang, by his side. "I love you are the last words Ed says to Wolfie and me, and they are the last words we say to him before he stops breathing," Bertinelli writes. Eddie passed away at the age of 65. The legendary Van Halen guitarist died at St. John's Hospital in Santa Monica, California.